Hello, everybody. This is Nathaniel, the reviewer here with another review for us today. We've got kind of a special beer from a common beer maker. We've got Budweiser Nitro Gold, the extra smooth golden lager. So, show that up for you real quick. From the usual Anheuser-Busch. This one is a little bit special actually. With Budweiser Nitro Reserve, as the name implies, it actually has nitrogen instead of the usual carbon dioxide for its bubbles. So we should get much finer bubbles, much more smoother, creamier taste to it. So I'm really excited to test this out and see how it compares to regular Budweiser. So there's actually some pretty nice instructions on here. And it's not really recommended to just drink out of the can. They want you to drink it out of a glass. So what they actually want you to do is to flip the can 3 times, and then after that you'll open it, pour hard, and then wait for it to settle. It's going to be kind of a nice little cascading effect. I should be able to hopefully get on the camera. So let's go ahead, pop this sucker open without much further ado. As always, let's go ahead and get the flips. So I got my 3 flips and I got my little mug here. Alright, and we're going to go ahead and pour hard. Shout out to my little Disney beer glass. So, really happy for that. So, let's go ahead. So, yeah, as you can see, first off, with the appearance, really nice. The cascading effect is pretty dope. Really good golden color to it. Really happy with that, but just kind of the biggest surprise, just going off of looks, the head bigger than normally what you'd ever get with just a regular Budweiser, even Bud Light. So I'm really happy about that. As far as any kind of aroma or smell, let's give that a little sniff. Admittedly, smells like Budweiser. So, if you expect anything different, not necessarily gonna get that in the aroma department. Smells like Budweiser, which isn't bad, but it's Budweiser. So nothing is gonna, change the world, but it's old reliable. So let's go ahead and give it a quick taste, and I'm gonna go ahead and drink the whole glass to really give a true impression of it. Wow. Just going off initial impressions, like taste, it's Budweiser, yeah. But the actual mouthfeel, very surprised with. Pleasantly actually. Much smoother than a typical Budweiser, and that nitrogen is really making a difference. I knew what I was gonna be in store for and what nitrogen really does for beer, but to get that, not just with against some, but to get it with a actual Budweiser, surprising. It makes the beer better. I'm gonna go ahead and give it another taste to, get some extra notes. Yeah, I'm actually really pleased with it. It goes down much smoother. Once on the tongue, everything just flows well. Even just going a little bit step further, I still got a creamy head, which is very surprising. Typically, you get it from a bottle or a can or even at draft. You get a nice head, but give it several minutes, it's gonna be nice and gone. And while the carbonation's still in the beer, you don't get that nice head to really appreciate and see and smell. So I'm really liking that. So I'm gonna go ahead and take another sip and just see how things kind of go out throughout the glass. Yeah. Couple positives. Like I said, very good mouthfeel. It's pretty refreshing, honestly, to have a drink with this. Some cons though. It's gonna be person to person, but I will say, if you're not a big fan of Budweiser, if you don't like their beers, maybe you have Miller T-shirts laying around everywhere, or something like that. This isn't gonna change your mind. It's not gonna be groundbreaking, anything like that. You're not gonna start, buying these by the 12 packs, 48. It's still just Budweiser, which isn't bad, but it's a mass-produced beer, inoffensive. But if you're the type that's not a fan of, say, heavily flavored beers, maybe things on the IPAs or stouts, and you prefer just a normal lager, you'll enjoy it. So it's really just going to be dependent upon whether or not you're a fan of Budweiser. If you are, you'll like it more than you already do. If not, it's not going to change anything, but as long as you're open-minded, I would definitely say give it a try. It's got to just... It is a nice change, and that's something I'm really appreciating as I drink more and more of it. So I'm going to go ahead and take another little sip here. But yeah, even still, you just, halfway done with the glass, and granted, maybe drinking a little bit faster than normal though, but to still have this amount of bubbles and this much head left, that's pretty cool. So, I've never been a guy to buy Budweiser cans, bottles, or anything like that to bring home. I'm always trying new beers, but to actually have Budweiser in the fridge, I can see myself doing that. While I still venture out, I will, but if I just want kind of a go-to beer, this, American lager with nitrogen can be a good go-to. So overall, though, out of 5, I would have to give it a 3 out of 5. Because overall, it is still just a Budweiser, It's not going to be anything different from, say, Miller Genuine Draft or Coors. It's just your regular old lager, but it does get that little bump up because it is something different than just standard Budweiser. So definitely like it more than regular Budweiser. Hope to see them make it a little bit longer. I'm not sure if it's going to be a limited release or not, but pretty happy with it. So yeah, it's a very solid 3 out of 5. Like I said, I found them at Walmart. Hopefully you can find them there. Otherwise, take a look around. There's various liquor stores in your local area that may have them, or if not, just go ahead and ask. So if you've had it before, let me know what you think in the comments below. Do you think you would like it? Do you think you wouldn't? Or if you already had, tell me what you think. Any questions as always, feel free to let me know. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and enjoy the rest of your night. This is the Saturday Night Flights. Have a good one. Bye-bye.